Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to Shadow Stitch Plays. Today we are going to be doing our Week 7 game of the UPA, the United Pokemon Alliance, going up against SVTornado and her Sakura Sylveons. So yes, so we are finally back at it. I have not played Mons in a little while. I mean, we had a break, obviously, for draft leagues. You know, over the holidays and stuff like that, and that was really nice. I appreciate that, and I had got me some time to, do, other kinds of content and stuff like that. But you know what? It is time to get back onto the grindstone and let's play some draft. So, yeah, we've been doing pretty good in this league. So far, we're currently sitting at 5-1. So right now, I think we're second place in the overall leaderboard, which is awesome. And yeah, so hopefully we can continue our run. And yeah, we have a decent matchup, if you ask me, in this one. And yeah, so let's go ahead and take a look at SVTornado's team. So she has access to the Tornadus Therian, Haxorus, Nidoqueen, Sylveon, the mascot pack, actually the double mascot pick. So yeah, she has the SVTornado itself, and then the team mascot pick and the Sylveon. That's pretty cool. Volcanion, Aerodactyl, Uxie, Miltank, Chargebug, Glaceon, and her Gmax is the Caparaja Gmax. So I do not like Caparaja as a normal Pokemon. However, as a Gmax, it is fantastic. It's very bulky, has 122 base HP, and that is massive. So like double that. That is just absolutely massive. So yeah, definitely really cool. So yeah, the ones that I'm thinking probably gonna be coming, obviously the Caparaja Gmax is going to be coming, and not only does it do very good against our own Gmax, but in general, just a good mon. Tornadus probably gonna come. Sylveon's probably gonna come. I don't think she can afford to leave Volcanion on the bench, which is good. Nidoqueen, maybe. Maybe she's probably gonna come. Yeah, and then maybe Glaceon. But yeah, these top four definitely, I think, are definitely coming. And then Nidoqueen, Glaceon, Haxorus, maybe. I mean, I could see a lot of things coming. The only things that I think don't really need to come are like the Chargebug and the Miltank. I don't really think that these two guys really have a spot on the team, but you never know. And I don't know. That's about it. So, fun fact, I actually have notes for this team, so let me bring that up before we go ahead and go into the team that we're going to be bringing. So first off, of course, we have our Politoed. We had to bring the Rain to abuse the Rain, holding the Damp Rock, Scald, Ice Beam, Earth Power, and Rest. So 188 HP, 100 special attack, and 220 speed with a timid nature. So the speed is for Modest Max Nidoqueen and Timid Max Glaceon. Let's see, let me actually bring my notes over here. So, see, Ice Beam can 2-hit KO, is a guaranteed 2-hit KO on 0 HP Tornadus, which is very nice. It's probably not going to be something that she's going to bring, but you never know. So, Hurricane has a small chance to 2-hit KO us, which is only 26%, which is good. Of course, that's without rocks involved. I think it goes up to like a 68% chance for her to 2-hit KO if rocks are up, which is nice. Earth Power is a 2-hit KO on 0 HP Volcanion, and Steam Eruption never 2-hit KOs, which is cool. Ice Beam KOs -1 if the Haxorus goes for close combat on us with rocks, and we can take a +1 close combat or Dragon Claw. It does 88% max, which is cool. We can live a +1 Aerodactyl Stone Edge. We can live a non-boosting, so like non-life orb, non-choice specs, Modest Glaceon Freeze Dry, and defensive Hyper Voice from Sylveon does 41% max, and we take 83% from specs, which is pretty cool. So Politoed is there to live hits, set up the Rain, maybe dish out some hits potentially, and that's about it. So yeah, not a lot, not as many Pokemon have notes as that, but that's okay. So yeah, freaking Politoed is looking very, very solid here. Next up, we have Barraskewda, Choice Band, obviously. You know, his speed is for Adamant Aerodactyl and pretty much everything else in Rain, and then pretty much close combat and liquidation for 2-hit KOs like everything. Obviously, freaking, she has the Volcanion for the Water Absorb, which is super freaking annoying. However, we don't really mind clicking Flip Turn, because, like, we have one of the best things to come in on a Volcanion, so I don't really mind just clicking Flip Turn whenever this thing is in. So if I want to click Flip Turn and she still has the Volcanion around, I'm just gonna click Flip Turn. I don't really care. So that's pretty good. So yeah, Flip Turn, Liquidation, Close Combat, Crunch. You have enough speed for, like I said, Adamant Aerodactyl, and then it's everything underneath that. Then we outspeed like everything in the rain, because obviously we do. So there's that. Next up, we got Zapdos, Heavy Duty Boots with Static, obviously. Defog, Thunder, Hurricane, and Roost. So she does have the option for Webs. However, I don't think Webs even comes. Like, she has a pretty fast team. I guess she can bring it for Barraskewda specifically, and I guess Kingdra. However, if she watched any of my other videos, she did see that I have brought, like, Heavy Duty Boots Kingdra in the past when I was up against Web, so maybe she sees that and is like, well, maybe that was not really worth it. But yeah, this is like, I don't think Webs comes at all. I don't think it just does enough for her to matter, especially because I have, like, Zapdos, which is really freaking good. So, but yeah, Defog is there just in case she does decide to bring Webs, and we need Barraskewda speed. So there's that. Thunder and Hurricane, obvious, really good freaking pairing. We just do a lot of damage, and then Roost is obvious. So speed on Zapdos is for Jolly Haxorus. 2-hit KOs, max HP Nidoking, and it can take a modest max Life Orb Ice Beam. It does 97% max, so we can't really have any chip damage on us, but that's okay. Yeah, when we live Rock Slide from Arrow with chance to live a Stone Edge, about 30% chance to live it, which is okay. And then we are not 2-hit KO'd by Defensive Sylveon, and we can live Specs. Sylveon's Hyper Voice also does 97% max, apparently. That's pretty cool. So, yeah, I like having notes. I like the fact that I've made notes for myself. So yeah, we do yeah, just a nice little EV spread. You know, trying to optimize our bulk as well as our power, which is nice. So. Next up, we got Registeel. Pretty standard, just defensive Registeel, Stealth Rock, Heavy Slam, Body Press, and Thunder Wave. There's that. Heavy Slam just does more to Sylveon, so that's why I chose to go for that. Body Press is good for, obviously, the Caparaja, which is nice, and then Stealth Rock, and we can throw off some Thunder Waves on things that are trying to, you know, try to be too fast for us. So there's that. So yeah, Registeel, it's going to be doing his Registeel things, which is awesome. So next up, we have the freaking finally the debut of Cradily. I believe this is our last Pokemon that we haven't used, right? Yeah, I think Cradily is the last Pokemon on our team that we have not used, but we are finally giving him a chance today. So Curse Cradily with Recover, Earthquake, and Rock Blast. I kind of like Rock Blast a little bit more because, you know, because we're a curse set, we can kind of sometimes go for those low rolls, and just in case anything is substitute, which, I mean, it's a Gigantamax League, so it's very possible, you know, we can potentially break through those substitutes and do BS stuff about that, so that's pretty cool. Max HP, max special defense, this is our dedicated switch into Volcanion. That's why I don't really mind going for flip turns, even if the Volcanion is around, because Cradily can just come in for free on this thing. If he's, like, not Boots, then, like, he's going to be taking rocks damage every time he has to come in and all that fun stuff, and then Cradily just still comes in and eats, like, whatever. And yeah, we can set up curses, we can go for earthquakes and rock blasts, like nothing wants to really take this thing on, which is awesome. So yeah, Cradily is amazing. I'm super excited that we were able to bring this guy today, and I'm very happy that Cradily finally gets its debut. So yeah, pretty much unless she has like toxic or phasing of some kind, which I don't think she will. It just doesn't seem like anything that she would be thinking about. Toxic maybe, because I mean it's toxic, it happens. And then yeah, Nidoqueen actually does need, it has to have Ice Beam to be able to 2-hit KO us. But yeah, that's about it. So yeah, it's Cradily, it's awesome, and it's gonna do what it wants to do. And yeah, hopefully we can set up curses and we can get a good old-fashioned Cradily sweep. Who knows? Alright, last but not least, we have our G-Max, obviously Grimmsnarl, holding the Babiri Berry, Drain Punch, Throat Chop, Bulk Up, Play Rough. This is the first time we run Play Rough because we need to run Play Rough so we can have a chance of, we can 2-hit KO the Sylveon, a defensive Sylveon, and at +1, Spirit Break wasn't cutting it, so there's that. So the speed is for 12 speed Nidoqueen, and then basically everything underneath that, so like think of like 0 speed Volcanion and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. And then Throat Chop. So, you know, obviously we could potentially set up on like a defensive Sylveon that only has Hyper Voice. I don't think that's something that she's going to think about. So, but we have to be, you know, we have to be careful. We have to be sure about that. But Throat Chop into like a defensive Sylveon that only has Hyper Voice and maybe like Mystical Fire. I doubt it, but yeah, that would be awesome, because then we could just set up bulk ups all over that thing, and we do outspeed like a defensive Sylveon, like pretty much guaranteed, which is awesome. So we can 2-hit KO, max HP, G-Max Copperajah at +1, and the Babiri Berry makes the Steel Surge do 36% to us if we are at +1, and Gigantamaxed at without the +1, it does 54%, which is pretty cool. So at +1, if somehow the Berry got knocked off, we do have a chance to live it. It's not an amazing chance, but it is there. So yeah, but I don't really foresee that happening. And then at +1, basically we 2-hit KO pretty much everything as long as we're maxed, which is pretty insane. And yeah, there's that. So yeah, that's the team. I think it's a pretty solid team. We have a lot of checks. Like Barraskewda and Grimmsnarl are going to just do a lot of damage this game, as long as we can keep her on the back foot. We do have Cradily to switch into the Volcanion every time that it tries to come in on the Barraskewda, which is very awesome. And yeah, I think we got a pretty decent matchup. We should be pretty good. Of course, we're never going to underestimate anything, and you know, she does have some pretty good threats. You know, like giving her guaranteed hurricanes is kind of scary, but you know, that's about it. So yeah, seems pretty good. So anyway, that's it. So I will see you guys in the battle in just a little bit. Alright, here we go. Press A at the starting signal. Week 7, UPA, SVTornado, Sakura Sylveons, all that fun stuff. You see the 6 up there that I think she's going to be bringing. Let's see how right we were. I'm pretty confident on the first 4. After that, I don't really know. I think that Nidoqueen and Glaceon have a good place here. However, the Haxorus could definitely show its face. Aerodactyl could definitely show its face. Basically, I'm thinking everything except for the Miltank and Charjabug, like I said, has a place in this game. But we shall see. So we are communicating. So hopefully land play is nice to us. You know, it's been nice to us it's been pretty nice to us lately. But here we go. So she brought the 4 that I knew she was going to bring, and she chose to bring the Uxie over the Nidoqueen, which is definitely a fair choice. Definitely for sure a fair choice. So let's switch up Nidoqueen or Uxie. Where are you, Uxie? There you are. Fantastic Pokemon. Not my favorite of the late Guardians, but, you know, Azelf, it will always be my favorite, but definitely a super, super duper good Pokemon. So, anyway, let's see. What do we want to lead? I think do we just leave Barrascuda? Like, if she leads Torn, I feel like just leading Registeel. I feel like Registeel's just like a good lead here. I feel like Registeel's just a good lead here. And, yeah, that just seems like a solid lead for us. We were right, the Charge Bug did not come. Like I said, it just didn't seem very good in this matchup for her. So, yeah, let's see here. Torn! Yo, solid lead card. I like that. Much respect. Much respect for the lead card right there. Eruption. Okay, so she chooses to lead with the Volcanion, which is relatively fine. We have the perfect Volcanion switch in the form of our best boy Cradily. So yeah, we have Cradily, which is awesome, amazing switch in for this Pokemon. If we get to learn some information about it right off the bat, so I'm perfectly fine with that. Cradily comes in. Earth Power, that ain't gonna do nothing. Get out of here! Okay, so that is definitely not Specs. It's also not very invested, it seems, either. So that did not very much. So I feel like just going straight for a Rock Blast, because, like, what can really want to come in and take that? Let's see, Uxie can possibly come in and take that. Tornadus, Varuta can come in and take that. Yep, that can definitely come in and take that. Alright, so we got Rock Blast, 2, 3. Wow, let's go Cradily. Big Cradily getting 5 hits. Let's go. We get to learn some information about that. We know that this has Earth Power and is most likely not super invested. So, I think we go into Registeel, because Registeel is fully physically defensive. That's what he is for. Alright. Registeel can come in. Registeel can do Registeel things since he goes for an Iron Head. That's cool. See. Okay, so what is going to be more useful here? I feel like throwing off a Thunder Wave could be super useful. On whatever comes in. Either the Tornadus. Okay. Oh, she chooses to stay in. Okay. I can respect that. So we get to paralyze this, and we get the full para on top of that. Let's go. That is wonderful. I don't know what she was going for then. I feel like alright, let's just set up rocks then. She might be staying in. I want to see what this thing is going for. It might be going for, like, Heat Crash or something like that. High horsepower. Okay, we should eat that pretty well. Oh, yeah, we eat that. We eat that up. We eat that up. I don't know why she isn't maxing. I feel like if she maxed there, that was a 2-hit KO. Let's go for a body press. Let's just fire off a big old body press. Registeel isn't going to be super useful against, like, pretty much anything else. There's a big body press. No Choppleberry. Big body press. Big damage right there. Hello. High horsepower. That's fine. And based on that damage, I think we can kill. Based on that damage, I think we can kill. Let's see here. What does she bring in? What does she bring in? I feel like either she's going to max here, because, like, otherwise, like, there's no reason not to. Either that, or she's going to switch. I'm just gonna fire off a body press, because, like, if she switches into, like, Sylveon or something like that, then that's fine. She does withdraw. Okay. into SVTornado. So there is. So if we had to chose to go for a freaking switch there, then that would have been awesome. Read a switch, but we do a decent chunk to that. We do see that it is boots, so we don't have to worry about anything. So it is indeed heavy-duty boots. We know that this has high horsepower and Iron Head. Okay. So we can go into Cradily. Cradily's fully specially defensive. We don't have to worry about Life Orb boosted Hurricanes or anything like that. He might be eating a knockoff here, potentially, or a Focus Blast. Okay. Yo, look at that. Okay, so I think we eat another one. I'm gonna recover. I think we eat another one. I wasn't paying attention to the number that we are at, but we might eat another one. Goes for another Focus Blast. She misses it. Let's go. Gets the recover off. Hell yes, Cradily. Alright, so there's no way that she's staying in now after that. Right? There's no way she's staying in. So, I feel like I want to set up a curse. We just fire off a Rock Blast. We just fire off a Rock Blast. U-turn. Alright, that's fine. Ooh, that has some attack investment in it, I think. I want to see that. See, that shouldn't do that much to us. Let's see. Tornadus. That'll be offensive. Well, maybe it isn't. Okay. Rock Blast. Nice critical hit. Two hits. Okay, nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. All right. So, I think. Do we go into Grim? Could go into. I think we go into Politoed. I think we just go into Politoed. Yeah, let's go into Politoed. Let's get our rain going. Let's get the rain going. Yeah, let's get that rain going. Let's see what we can do. She sets up Sure Stealth Rocks. That's fine. So that is perfectly fine. I'm fine with that. So we got rocks on our side of the field. So we know that this Uxie has Stealthy Rock. We know that this has Focus Blast. And we also know that the Uxie has, whatchamacallit. So I'm just fire off a Scald. If she goes into Volcania, then so what? We are faster than the Uxie as well, which is awesome. Some big damage off on that, and we get the burn as well. She Toxics us. Okay. Okay, so we're very fast. We're much faster than her. That's awesome. Alright, so Volcanion comes in. Volcanion's at full health, right? Pretty sure Volcanion is at full health. Alright, so what is she gonna do here? What wants to come in and take a Scald? Like, what seriously does want to come in and take a Scald? Do I? Do I? Nah, we don't. It's not worth. It's not worth. That's not a very invested Volcanion, so... Yeah, she withdraws. That's fine. The Volcanion... We get to learn something about this Volcanion. Is it Boots? It is not Boots. Not Boots. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Alright, so we get to put her all the way back up to full, but that's fine. Because Politoed is... I'm gonna see if I'm faster. I'm gonna see if I'm faster, and then I'm gonna switch out. We know that we're faster than the Uxie. The Uxie can't do anything to us, so we can potentially do that. We are not faster. Okay. So we do know... So that most likely means that she is timid. So we know that... So most likely that this is a timid Volcanion. A timid max speed Volcanion, because I think that's what she needs to be. Alright, so... because of that, we're just gonna go into Cradily. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. This thing is heavily weakened. Heavily weakened. So she does withdraw. She's expecting the Cradily to come back in, which is definitely fair. All right, Cradily, my buddy Cradily, comes back in. All right. I'm gonna recover. I feel like she's going to throw off either a Hurricane. Okay, she goes for U-turn. That's cool. That's cool. We get a nice big old recover off here. Sylveon, Glaceon, or Caparaja is probably coming in here. If I had to guess, probably Sylveon. Okay, we know that the Uxie has Toxic, so there is the Uxie. That's cool. So we're gonna recover. Boom. Nice. Alright, there's that. Alright, that burn is going to be super useful to counteract the things. So she is not Boots Volcarona. So there are Volcanion, not Volcarona. There we go. Okay, so we just go back into Politoed. Yeah, let's go back into Politoed and rest. Keep our Politoed super healthy. This Politoed should be able to just sit on this. Toxic? Yeah. Figured that much. Alright. So yeah, I think we just rest. We're just gonna rest. We're gonna keep our Politoed nice and healthy so we can keep that brain around for super long turns. We have good switches in to pretty much everything. We're gonna rest. Keep us nice and healthy. Yummy, 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 yummy. Psychic, okay. Okay, so we know this thing has Psychic, Stealth Rock, Toxic. Psychic, Stealth Rock, Toxic. So it does not seem like it can do anything to our freaking Registeel. So Registeel doesn't really need to do a lot. Yeah, Registeel doesn't really need to do a whole lot. Politoed, come on back. You're going to be useful for setting up that brain later. Keep her thinking if I have rocks or not. So she doubles out. Goes into SVTornado. Okay. Can you, Registeel, take a Focus Blast? Probably not. 47 to 55. It's a roll. It's about a 50% roll. I think we risk it. Because if we get a Thunder Wave on this thing, oh, she U-turned. Ooh, let's go. She expected the Cradily switch. That is so good for us. Alright, what comes in? Mindful? That's fine. So yeah. That's cool. That's cool. So yeah, I want to see... So she brought this thing in. Does that mean that she actually has something to hit us with? Well, this is the matchup that I wanted anyway. So... Heavy Slam. Let's Heavy Slam it up. I don't think she's actually max. I don't think she's actually max special attack. So, Focus Blast might not actually be a roll, but if she is, Psychic, let's see how much this does. That does 81, so with leftovers, that means that the Focus Blast will... Okay, that's cool. Okay, the Focus Blast puts us back into that. Okay, so this dies to Stealth Rock, so I feel like she's definitely going to keep this. Do I want to keep this around? Is Grimmsnarl going to be faster than a 0 speed? This. Let's see, what is Grimmsnarl's speed? Grimmsnarl's speed is 119 or 99. 99, that is. Yeah. So yeah, Grimmsnarl's definitely not going to be faster than that. So we will eat a. Maybe just set up the rain. Let's just set up the rain. Let's just set up the rain. Nice. Drizzle. Get the rain going. So there's no reason for her to keep this around, really. And I'm keeping my Politoed around just for rain. Alright, so... Because that should be dead to Stealth Rock. That range looks like it should be dead to Stealth Rock. So now we get to finally bring in Zapdos. Old darling Zapdos. And her team's pretty weakened. Sylveon can come in. Sylveon could be a problem. Potentially. But that's to be about it. She's just, ooh, she withdraws. SVTornado comes in. Yo! Hello! I get to drop a Thunder! Bird versus bird. Bird versus bird, baby. Let's do this. All right. Nothing's died yet, have they? I don't think anything. Yeah, no. UC's not dead. Yeah, nothing's been knocked out yet. Yo, this is a good game. All right, what wants to come in and take that? Oh, you gonna risk the static? Oh, we get the static! Yeah, you don't risk that. You don't risk that. You just switch. You just hard switch. Now she's static. That is huge. That is fantastic for us. Holy crap. All right, so you are burned. You are para. All right, let's see how much this does. Boom. Oh my god! Big critical hit. Holy crap. That was a huge critical. I mean, we just go for Thunder, right? We just go for Thunder. Oh my god, that was a huge crit. Drop the Thunder again. And she lives. Okay, I figured as much. Okay. Yeah, the crit definitely helped. So, we're going to take this opportunity to defog. Because we know she's going to protect. We know 100% she's going to protect. So we're going to take the... that's right. Duh, Cody. I guess that doesn't really matter, so... let's see here. I think we go for a Hurricane. So we see... That was a big crit, but thankfully it didn't really matter that much. So we go for a Hurricane. Oh, we get the Confusion. I mean, I'm not going to lie. That's why I went for the Hurricane. I went for the Confusion hacks. She goes for another Wish. Okay. Now we get a switch into our freaking Registeel. We get switch into Registeel, which is good. Because nothing wants to come in. Nothing wants to come in. Zapdos going to do that. Nothing can switch into freaking Thunder. Like, I guess Glaceon, but she can't risk that. She has to go for Protect. Yeah. There's the big protect. She gets that. Alright, so we know that the Sylveon has leftovers, has Wish, Protect, which is pretty standard. Let's see. Yeah, we just go for a Heavy Slam. We need to see what else this has. She withdraws. Okay. SVTornado comes in. This is gonna do big damage. Big damage. Boom. Rain stops. Okay. Alright, so does this push me out of the range? 103? It does not. Well, she needs an absolute max roll. But because of that, I'm gonna go for Zapdos. I'm just gonna go into Zapdos. That Sylveon is gonna be a problem. That Sylveon's gonna be a problem. So we're gonna go into Zapdos. We're gonna use Zapdos as a pivot. She defogs. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I wanted to do that anyway. I think we just go for the Thunder. We're outside of rain, but like, who cares? If she chooses to stay in a U-turn, then we gain so much from this. We gain so much from hitting a Thunder here. I feel like she hard switches here into the Sylveon, so if she hard switches into the Sylveon and we get a para, then that's awesome as well. This is a very well played game so far. It's a very well played game. So she does hard switch. Mindful comes in. That's fine. Dead to Stealth Rock. Oh, never mind. That's right. Thunder. Thunder misses. That's fine. Does she get her rocks back up? I feel like she would get her rocks back up. I think we get our rocks back up. Yeah, that was, it was worth the risk. It was worth the risk going for the Thunder. It was definitely worth that risk. So yeah, she gets her rocks back up. I get my rocks back up. You know, why not? Well, actually, I feel like going for a Body Slam here is fine. Or not a Body Slam, freaking Body Press. Not Body Press, Heavy Slam? Or do we set up our rocks? I think we set up our rocks. She might be keeping this in. Jaw's Mindful, okay. Goes into Eruption. Alright. That's fine. That is fine. I have the perfect switch into you. Let me see. So, that is, whatchamacallit, Volcanion. Volcanion. Timid Volcanion. Sludge Wave. To our Cradily. Our Cradily, we eat that. Holy crap, we eat that alive. Yeah, we eat that up. What if she's Choice Specs? She might be Choice Specs. Well, this is gonna tell us. Flamethrower? Oh, no way she's Choice Specs. Yeah, I should have known. Yeah, I knew that from the beginning. So, yeah. We recover. I don't know what she is. I don't know what this Volcanion is. What do we think this is? She withdraws Eruption. She goes into Varuta. cover. Is it time for her to max? It might be time for her to... She might max. She might max now. There's Registeel. Registeel does his thing. There she goes. There's the big max. Probably a Steel Surge here. Probably a freaking Steel Surge. We've only seen High Horsepower and Iron Head. Body Press should kill. Based on that damage that we saw last time, I feel like Body Press should still kill. And there is the Steel Surge that's going to set up the spikes. That is going to set up the sharp, pointy spikes, or whatever they call them. I don't know. Alright, so she was Iron Head, so I feel like she's Sheer Force. Let's go for that big body press. Yo, Registeel takes out Caparaja. Finally, the first Mon goes down. Finally. Alright, we have to keep those spikes in mind. We have to definitely keep those spikes in mind. Alright, Caparaja is down. Okay. Feel like Grimmsnarl does super well here now. If we can get that Sylveon in, SVTornado comes in. That's cool. Alright, we are actually out of range, so I feel like just going for a heavy slam. Focus Blast. She does hit the Focus Blast. Boom. We live that with 15 HP. We get a big heavy slam off. Boom, baby. Crit. Oh my god. That one didn't matter. It doesn't really matter actually that much either, because like obviously freaking Regenerator, but like still, like that's so good. We are getting super lucky with these crits. So we're just gonna fire off another heavy slam. Focus Blast. She hits 2 back-to-back Focus Blasts. That's fine, though. That is perfectly fine. Okay. Is it time? I think it is time. We have to keep in mind, though, that the freaking Steel Spikes are up. Yeah, I should have gone into Zapdos. This was, it wasn't Grimmsnarl's time. Yeah, because we lose a whole bunch of health. I think I just bulk up. I think I bulk up. This is Para, so she might, she's probably gonna switch. She's probably gonna switch into Sylveon. And because what we've seen from that Sylveon, we should outspeed that Sylveon. Yes, good call. Good. Called the switch. Mindful comes out. Rocks kills the Mindful. That's beautiful. We get a nice free bulk up. Boom. Getting big. Getting strong. Alright. Now what comes in? Sylveon, I feel like, comes in here. For sure. Yeah, Sylveon absolutely comes in here. I'm listening to like music in the background. It's actually hyping me up a little bit. So, so yeah, Oopsie is down, and Registeel is also down. Good job, buddy. Goes into Eruption. Okay. Can we live a hit? We know that she's timid. Grimmsnarl. definitely don't live a Sludge Wave. We're Dynamaxed. This was a smart play. Yeah, I think she actually kills us here. Dang, man. Alright. It's not your time yet. It's not your time yet. Go into Zapdos. Let's go into Zapdos. Yeah, I should have gone into Zapdos. We're gonna save Grimmsnarl. Because she kills us here with a Sludge Wave. Even if we max. So Sludge Wave. Yep. That's big damage, but we should live another one. And we can defog. We get rid of these stupid freaking hazards. She can't set up anymore. So no more hazards the rest of this battle, but that's fine. Eruption. Let's find those switches out. Rosa comes in. Who is Rosa? Rosa's that. Okay. Boom. Good. Big things. Defog, let's get rid of this garbage. I don't want to deal with it anymore. Alright, if we get a free... Alright, now we get to Roost. We get a Roost. Yeah, that was a misplay. That was a big misplay on my end. I definitely should have gone into Zapdos 100%. That was a misplay. We're gonna Roost. And she wishes. Okay. Okay, so I think we go for Thunder, because if she tries to pass this to freaking Volcanion, then that just opens up our Barraskewda just to click buttons. Alright, so we don't so she doesn't try to pass it to freaking Volcanion, which is good. Para? Yes. I mean, that's why we go for these moves. Hyper Voice, I eat that. Holy shit, no I don't. No, I do not. I do not eat that. She's got special attack investment. She absolutely had some special attack investment. And she's paralyzed. Good. Alright, so you are topped off. Let's get Politoed in. Let's get Rain going for the rest of the game. Hopefully. Alright, let's get Rain going the rest of the game. She goes for Mystical Fire. We know the full moveset, ladies and gentlemen. We know the full moveset. So, it doesn't matter what we click. Politoed is fast asleep. She wishes. Alright, well, because of that, I feel like she's definitely going to switch into the freaking Volcanion. So we're going to go into Cradily. And I think Cradily might actually win. I think Cradily might actually win. If we can set up some curses, that's fine. I don't really care. Yeah, we eat that alive. We eat that alive! Alright. We're gonna set up a curse. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby! It's Cradily's time! Hyper Voice, let's see how much this does. Alright, let's go. We eat that. We eat that up. We eat that up for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We're gonna recover. We should still be faster. We're only -1. Cradily's pretty slow, but I don't think it's that slow. At -2, she will be faster again, though, so we need to freaking keep that in mind. She withdraws! Let's go! Oh boy. Oh, you think? You think? Let's go. Let's freaking go. I love it. Cradily, Rock Blast. Rock Blast this thing into oblivion. Cradily, be a good boy. Freeze dry. It doesn't even do half. Let's go. Big Cradily. 3. Oof. Critical hit. Do we get a 4? Do we get a 5-hit Rock Blast? Yo! Big Cradily. I think we win. I think we just win that. I think we just win off this. Holy sh... Oh my god. I feel like she's playing the Volcanion. I think the Volcanion is scarfed. I think the Volcanion is scarfed. Alright, let's recover. Yo, big para? Big para? Rock Blast. Let's Rock Blast. Focus Blast should be doing... Okay, she goes for Hurricane. That's fine. That's fair. That does a lot. And she gets the para. Fair. I got a para. Big Rock Blast. Boom. Boom. One more. Let's go. Let's go, Big Cradily. Yo. Cradily. The absolute menace. I do think we switch out to Cradily here because we could just... I don't know. I don't know. I think we just... Do we risk it? We risk it. Rosa. Rosa comes in again. Alright. I think we just recover. If we hit ourselves in confusion, we, okay, we hit ourselves in confusion. That doesn't do that much, though. Hyper Voice. 124 to 54. That's a lot. That's a lot of damage. Another Hyper Voice will kill us. Yeah, I think we switch into Politoed and just sack it. Get the rain up one last time. And then just go into Zapdos and drop Thunders and Hurricanes. Well, Hurricane. Let's go into Politoed. Alright. Hyper Voice. Because Cradily's going to be the fallback. Cradily's going to be the fallback. And now we just go into Zapdos and we spam Hurricane. And Hacks will eventually be on our side. Hacks will eventually be on our side. Boom. She Hyper Voices. That does so much freaking damage. Holy crap. That is huge damage. Right. We Roost. I don't want to waste my rain turns too much, though. I'm going to Roost. Nice. Big para. Good para. Very good para. Alright, if I can get her in range where Barrascuda can just come in and click close combat. So, like, 2 Hurricanes. Wish. Alright. We just spam Hurricane. We just spam Hurricane until we can. Until we can't. Spam Hurricane. Good protect. All right. We have a whole bunch of turns of rain to work with. All right. Hurricane it is. There's the fusion. There's the confusion. There's the parafusion. Nice. There we go. That's what we needed. That's what we needed. All right, how many more turns of rain do we have? We have 2 turns of rain. Hurricane. Confusion. She wishes. Now is when we go into Grimmsnarl. Now is the turn that we go into Grimmsnarl. I think now is the turn that we go into Grimmsnarl. Now is the turn that we go into Grimmsnarl. On the protect. Hit yourself in confusion? Maybe? Nice. The rain stops. And we spam Throat Chop. Throat Chop. That did a lot. Holy crap. That did a legitimate butt ton. And then I think we just hit another Throat Chop. Because that's doing a lot. Oh, that is huge. That is huge. We just hit another Throat Chop. Yo, let's go! Holy crap! Eruption comes out. We go into Cradily's weekend. Alright, yeah, why not? She probably kills us with Sludge Wave here, which is annoying. Barraskewda should live a Sludge Wave though, right? Barraskewda, Volcanion, if she is modest, Choice Scarf. Oh yeah, dead. Dead. Sludge Wave. Nice, we eat that. I really wanted Cradily to get the last kill, but that is okay. We get the 4-0 dub. I think we're, like I said, I thought we had a pretty good matchup. We had some really good prep, but she played amazingly. We played for hacks, but you know what? That's why we play those. That's why we use those moves. But she still played amazingly well. That was fantastic. That was a lot closer than a 4-0. Trust me, that was a lot closer than a 4-0. But yeah, she played amazingly. I think, like I said, I think we just had the matchup on her, and we had really good prep. So, yeah. Anyway, that is going to be it for today, though, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this long-ass battle. This was a great, great battle, though. Hell yes. So, that's going to be it for today. Like, comment, sub, all that fun stuff. Deuces.